Afternoon, everyone. No respawns here. Hope you're doing well. So we're at Nordhagen Beach, and I've made a thing. I always say that. Why do I always say that? I've made a thing. I've made a garage. A garage. Not a garage. Fucking garage. British channel, yeah? But I've made a garage. Or garage, whatever the fuck. Now, this isn't originally my idea. I just want to stress that. So I've had people send me these style things before, and I've been wanting to do it for a while. Actually, I wanted to do it, and then I kept forgetting, and then I remembered on the weekend, so I thought, oh, totally gonna be my next Fallout video. So here it is, and it's really good. It looks pretty cool. So one little note here, what I'm doing right here is I'm putting two of the the hanger or quinset hut, that's what it's called, style prefabs. Now, quick note, you actually need 3 of them, so I could save myself a load of time by getting 3 of them. So yeah, you need to stick 3 of them for the length of the car to do what I'm trying to do here. So basically, now I do this a lot, and to be honest, you don't really need to do what I've done here in terms of like kind of raising it up and then kind of just boarding up the bottom. I actually am quite loose with it. In fact, I leave little gaps because I just wanted it to look like it was kind of loosely supported. But I like the effect. It's a little bit more time consuming, but it does make for a nice look. So basically what I'm doing is on the 2 length sides, I'm having boards placed in like this, and then on the sides we're walking by now, and I'm getting stuck there because why the fuck not, we're just going to have reverse junk fences, but the new ones without, well, the new ones, the ones that come with USO mod. Now I actually have to take this part out in a bit, but I figured I'd just show you. Don't worry, it's fine. It's over quick. Now I'm quite pleased by this. Now a lot of people had been sent me them, and they had kind of like done up the cars. I think they used a much bigger space, so I was kind of inspired by the idea. The initial kind of inspiration for this was people sending me pictures of like where they'd put cars inside buildings and kind of like done them up and raised them up a little bit. So I decided, right, I wanted kind of like an actual wee little chop shop that was just for that. Obviously, no one actually drives, but shut up, it looks cool. And plus, it suited the vibe of this area quite a lot. What with the airplane restaurant nearby, it just kind of has that same kind of scrappy, funky little weird and wonderful vibe to it. So I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm pretty pleased. It's nice. I'm always struggling sometimes to think of new ideas. And then sometimes I get, obviously, like, you know, I get my boathouse kind of things like that, and I'm trying to think like that. So I do push myself, and this one's quite cool. I do make a rather funky looking ramp, don't you worry, because it has to have the funky ramp. And there's, you know, a reason for this now, obviously, because you need to get a car in. I'm thinking of which that I don't think a car would... It would struggle to get in and out, yeah. It did occur to me after I'd finished it. Anyway, so... But it still looks cool, so it's fine. It looks like it feasibly could get in. Also, I keep leveling up, because I keep... With the last video, I leveled up, because I quick saved and then did my little kind of vlog thing. Anywho, so these junk walls are in the USO mod, and they're pretty cool, because they're just kind of tidier, crisper versions of your standard junk walls. So what I'm doing is I actually need 3 of them, but I'm putting 2 of them together like this. The reason I'm going to need 3 is because obviously I'm going to extend that by 1 later on. Don't worry, I don't show you like all of me going back and doing this stuff for the 3rd one, because I just do that during my decoration, which is grand. These are having a bit of a nightmare sticking these on, but it's fine. You do need to rug glitch them. I did try and just kind of standard pillar glitch them in, but one, you can't get them very close together as you saw just then, but also you just can't get them close enough to the metal of the actual shack for it to look good. So it's just a wee pro tip there. I do love these rugs. These glitch tool rugs are an absolute godsend, because it means you just don't have the issue. I can just kind of plop them down on a needs basis without having to worry that, right, well, I've got now a really, really ugly rug just poking out. See, that looks cool like there, but it just basically, you need a little bit more space. Now, this could also work as just a normal power armor garage. It might be a little bit of a tight fit. Or, for example, if you wanted to use maybe the motorcycles, for example, or any of the smaller vehicles, it could be pretty cool as well. But I opted for the big car because I wanted to put it on the breeze blocks, and the end result is just absolutely sweet. I'm trying to think what else I should do for this area. This area used to have, in one of my old saves, have my Church of Todd, so I feel it needs to have another Church of Todd, but I might make a scrappy Church of Todd, maybe a Chapel of Todd. Oh no, it was a chapel. I'll think I need to do a new church, basically. Yeah, new church. Gotta do a new church. Bit of blasphemy, brilliant. So here we go with my little my new and improved ramps. I do like making... the thing about ramps, right, now, you may think, David, why you're obsessed about ramp. Because the actual building itself, right, isn't very complex. But it's the ramp and the stuff inside which make it look like it's, oh, that's really super unique. To the point where even the back structure, I realise, is actually quite blocky. It's literally just, when I get to the last part, is quite literally just a square barn, but I just plopped on the end because I wanted something quite simple and kind of non-invasive to kind of be the little wee office at the back. But it's these ramps, these staircases, these little details that I realised kind of do transform a build completely. It's absolutely grand. So here's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to pop it in. I'm having quite fun with this one. Having much fun is being had with this. I do enjoy making ramps. They are awesome, good fun. Because as I said, they transform, and also with these plywood boards and the breeze blocks. Oh, loves it. Loves it. So, actually, this one worked. There's something about this build, for whatever reason. Normally, I have to kind of like scrap loads of bits, or just kind of everything goes horribly, horribly evil and wrong. With this one, not really that issue at all, which I was quite surprised about, to be honest. Other than you'll see when I realise I have to put 3 of those prefabs in as opposed to 2. That was the only thing, and it was just kind of like, okay, I'll quickly pop that out and just kind of redo the bits, which I'm quite pleased. The ramp itself even worked quite well. So you can see right here, I've got the, what are they called? What are they called? I've forgotten the names now. The pallets, there we go. I can see it in front of me. It says pallets and boards. But the pallets are really useful, putting the plywood there and just kind of basically, so I'm going to raise this up here like this. And the idea being that, you know, you can wheel a car in. Obviously, it's completely just fragile as fuck and would probably not support the weight of a car, but it looks like it could possibly, and that's all that matters, really. So we're going to do the wee plywood ramp just to kind of link up the final bit. These bendy ones are really cool because they're just the right height. They're kind of like a weird height. Really useful, by the way, to use another plywood board, just because that way, because the ground's not exactly flat, so I can't get them completely the same height, but obviously it's going to be buried in the ground anyway. I could also use just your standard glitching tools rug, thinking about it, but I didn't think about it, basically. There's more Provisioner Jogs. I love those things. Great mod. Download Provisioner Dogs. Possibly one of my favourite mods as of recent times. I did accidentally shoot one the other day when I was just having a little bit of play, and I was killing dogs in downtown, and I just shot the dog. I shot the dog, guys. I didn't realise the provision. It was standing there near some other dogs, and I thought it was one of the bad dogs. But yeah, I felt bad to the point where I reloaded my autosave. Yeah. So this structure here that's literally what it is, because I just wanted it kind of boxy and simple, you know? Now, I do have a little bit of a nightmare here, and I end up having to rip off the boards at the bottom, because I wanted a foundation underneath, and I thought, oh, okay. And just for whatever reason, I could snap the barn foundations, just have a bit more of a generous snapping than the standard foundations you'll get. So this one here, well, look at it, just won't snap in. And the reason being is it's the boards that I've glitched in underneath. Now, what you want to do, just easy way to solve this, is just don't put the boards in. The ones that I, did my improv foundation. And see right here, I can snap it on here. I've just done everything in the wrong order, basically. And there was me thinking I can snap it on, but nope, fuck my life. Fuck my life. So I just go, fuck you. Oh, I think I even tried. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. I'm, kiddos, going to try and pillar glitch this in because I'm too bone idle just to remove the stupid boards, which would have saved me time. But I don't bother, so here we go. Here we go. I think I can do this. You can kind of do it, but the problem is I couldn't get it close enough. So here we go. Here's me being all clever. Me going, oh, look, guys, you don't have to just be simple. You can just work around your mistakes, yeah? No, you can't. When you fuck up, you have to scrap everything and start again, yeah? Learn from Davey. Look at this, look at this. Look at this fucking smug prick. Honestly. Look at him. Oh, yeah, it's so close. No, it isn't close, David, at all. And you know what the worst thing is? You have to even put a third one of those prefab things anyway. So what you're doing is a waste of time. But if I had to do it, you guys have to watch too, so fuck off. This is also proving a point, yeah? The point being, plan ahead, I guess. Maybe a bit more. There we go. This is me just giving up now. Fine. It snaps in perfectly. Fine. And fine. And all that jazz. Looks good, though. Looks good. It looks shit, actually, from the back. It does look a bit weird to the point where when I was doing my tour, I realised I do need to add something to it. However, it looks grand from the inside. And my logic with this was I'll probably eventually have, like, a house coming off the side of it. That's my I actually decided that when I was doing the tour. That's my logic. So it wasn't really my logic at all, but it was logic when the tour came. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. There we go. Now I have to go back and make it look nice. And then we just pop these little wee wall pieces here, lap them over so they look like they're bolted on. So they just look a bit messy, and it looks pretty cool. Now this in itself looks cool, and you could use this as a kind of like a workshop area. It's very nice, got a nice amount of space. The problem with the car, it doesn't work because the car's too big, but it looks cool, and you will see in a second. But obviously now I've done all the fucking around, I don't have to do as much fucking around. That's a complete lie, actually. There are quite a few cars you can choose from. I wanted a destroyed, trashed car. I was tempted by that little blue one, but the problem is that I'm just a bit small. I wanted something bigger that I could pop breeze blocks, so I opted with that one of these. Basically looks cool, funky. Now at first I thought I'd have real trouble with this. I was preparing to kind of do some kind of like weird, okay, I'm gonna like have to raise this off of the ground. I don't even need to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm putting these here, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll put the breeze blocks underneath, and this is me like thinking. And actually, in actual fact, these cars are pretty cool. They're not picky on what they need to rest on at all. You'll see in a second. So here's me kind of like fucking around and completely forgetting where everything is because I'm a complete twat, obviously. And I'm going to do this, and I use this one. Bit of repetition on the breeze blocks. I'm not cinder blocks. Why the fuck are breeze blocks? They're called cinder blocks. God damn it. Cinder blocks then. Whatever the fuck they're called. I keep saying concrete blocks. Then people say breeze blocks anyway. But you see my point, like, right? They can just rest on the top of the cinder blocks. Where are they called breeze blocks then? Are they breeze blocks in Europe? I think they're breeze blocks in Europe. That's what my brain's thinking of. Well, that's just a monumental discovery. I've been using these for dozens of videos, and I've been going through calling them concrete blocks and breeze blocks. They're in fact cinder blocks. So, unless Andrew changed the name. Did you change the name, Andrew? Not cool, man. Not cool. Anyway, it looks really cool, yeah. Now, the problem is you could technically fit it in, but you'll see in a second you can't get behind it, and I want the back area to be an office. So like that in itself looks cool, perfect height, raised up on the cinder blocks, and it looks pretty sexual. But the problem is I can't get the back. This is just fucked my life, really. And eventually I was going to think of like maybe putting like a little walkway, and I just eventually just kind of go fuck it and just extend the damn thing. It's a bit of a nightmare. So eventually I was going to do this little wee thing here. Just put the little corner bits on and go, oh yeah, we'll do that. Eventually I don't do that because I just think, fuck it, you know what, it'll look better the other way. This is my fuck it. You see, I'm actually like, I love how I visualise what I'm thinking. I gesture in the game. Oh yeah, and I was going to do these. I don't know why. I don't know why. David, just accept the prefab, yeah? What are you doing? That would look silly. David, you complete mong. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is me kind of putting my foot down. Pop it, so it's 3, basically. You want 3 of them for your standard car, yeah? And now you can see how you should have done it originally. So you put the 3 down, then you put the shack foundation down, and then you fuck around with the cinder blocks first, then you put the building together, and it'll be grand. So I have quite fun here, moving it back. I mean, I guess maybe having on this rug was quite useful, because it means that I can move them around without having to do them individually, but yeah, I had them a little bit too far apart as well, which is why I'm bugging around here, but it looks cool, don't worry. Trust me, it looks so cool. I'm quite pleased. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze in the inside. Because when I saw other people's versions of this, what they'd done is they put them in kind of warehouses, and they had kind of tables and stuff on the outside, which looks really cool, but the problem is because of the bendy walls, you don't really have that space, so yeah, I can do better. I can do different ones. I probably will actually do a different one at some point, but this was pretty solid. I'm quite pleased with it, and it suits the area. Plus, I just really, really like this concert hut hanger thing prefab. It's just very sexual. It's very sexual. Ooh, ooh. So there we go. Decoration incoming. Da da da. Voila. So the chop shop. It looks really cool. It's very, very cramped. I'm quite pleased. A lot of the other people had done kind of like decorations to the cars, so they put like mounted animal heads and things on there, but to be honest, because it was quite a tight squeeze inside my little chop shop garage, I decided to opt against it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Yes, I know it looks blocky as fuck. Don't worry, we'll add something onto it. When I do the tour, there'll be a house coming out, trust me. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that. Gave you a few ideas. I'm as always, very chuffed with what I've made, because I'm surprised I still have ideas. But I have loads of ideas, but then sometimes I don't. It's fucking annoying. I'll have a new video up tomorrow, which will be quite cool. And follow me on Twitter at norespawns. We'll see what I'm midway doing. I tweeted a video out of this earlier, as I always do. So definitely follow me on Twitter at norespawns and see what I'm up to. And until I see you guys again, enjoy your evening and your day and all that shit. Anyway, take care.